Hello everyone. It's now 2:26 p.m. in the afternoon. Um Excuse me for yawning. Sorry y'all. There were a couple of things, a couple of situations that happened um yesterday and I think the day before that I forgot to mention. Um One thing, well, after the situation with the streetcar not coming, I took a actual bus, and when I was riding the bus, I saw, I saw a guy. It looked like as if he fell off a bike and collapsed. Um, Hi, I'm fine. So he fell off of a bike and collapsed, and I I don't I don't know. Um, I don't know like what was the reason. Um, I have no idea, but I actually felt bad for him and felt like, well, wow. I mean, I was riding the bus, and I saw, you know, at the last minute, um, at the last minute, I saw that he didn't just, wow, everybody coming in. Um, Immediately, wow, they didn't give this video a chance. High fake traffic, in and out, in and out. I'm not going outside to do this video at all because of the flies and stuff, you know. But yeah, but the guy looked kind of young. It didn't look like as if he fell because he tripped or something. I don't know if it was heat. If hi, I'm fine. Ridiculous. I don't know if it was. I I don't know. I don't know if it was heat exhaustion or because it was pretty hot yesterday. You know, I was on the bus, but I'm hoping that that someone would have called 911 or something. She's perfect with the red bag and a black one too. So there was a lady perking with the red bag and a black bag. And there's another lady perking with a bag that's like Masonic red and blue combination. A red bag with instead of real stars, it's like a red bag with satanic pentagrams, a whole bunch of them, upside down stars. Everybody coming to everybody faking like they need to come to the bathroom because this is where I'm at. It was nobody over here before I start filming and recording. Everybody's faking like they need to come to use the bathroom on purpose to distract me. Because when I'm in the actual lobby, it's like I'm trying to keep my voice down, but at the same time I try to make sure y'all hear me. So, but like when I'm in the lobby, it's more echo. Hi. It's more echo in the lobby, and it's like that. It's like that at the Metairie Library too. certain rooms or the lobby or whatever. It's like loud echo. Shut up. It's like loud. That's the perp with the Masonic red bag with the blue pentagrams. She's talking loud. Yeah, don't so satanic pentagrams. But anyway, um so yeah, I don't know if that guy was on a bike and collapsed from heat exhaustion or dehydration or what was going on. But I was hoping that someone, you know, seemed like stop. So, but but yeah, I was trying to say I was hoping that someone you know called the ambulance and got him some assistance. Um, so and there was another thing that happened yesterday or the day before that I forgot to talk about. Um, but yeah, I need to pray for that guy. Y'all keep him in your prayers. I mean, if I wasn't on the bus, I would have called but one time this was a younger black guy that this happened to, but I don't know if he was like on any drugs or anything, and I don't want to assume that. But it was a white man back in 2018 or 19, and I was working a temp service jobs, and what he did was what he did. Come on. What he did was I don't remember. I do remember he was vomiting, and I don't remember if he collapsed or not. But I asked him, he got mad at me for calling 911 or trying to call 911. He didn't want me to call 911. So but yeah, so I'm surprised, like in the middle of the night last night, I think I got like 3 hours of sleep, and I've been sleep deprived and tired, and nearly was like on the verge of falling asleep on the bus this morning. And so I had an altercation with like 4 different people this morning. Like, I'm like, well, wow, my day is ruined, and I'm having issues with perps before my day could even start, you know. So, like, y'all saw on the video, maybe some of y'all didn't yet, but I noticed that when I do videos, it takes me nearly 100 views before I end up getting even one thumbs up on a video. So it's like wow, someone threatened to shoot me, and I got video evidence of it, and you know, y'all still don't care. So, and I noticed that perps from the fake aggressive defiance TV perp, that perp's fake flying monkeys are still stalking, following, and harassing me too. Like this fake perp with the fake name Medicated Wookie. I saw her on YouTube lying on me about that man that was at Audubon Park a couple of weeks ago. So, and all those people by the fake aggressive defiance TV they all practice witchcraft. So they don't have the authority or the right to judge me anyway. So, but anyway, so the perps will probably turn it around and lie and say that I deserve it, that I deserve to get shot, or I deserve to have this, or deserve to have this or that bad happen to me, or whatever, But, like, how are you a hood thug trying to threaten to shoot a female? You're not gangster. And stop trying to be like one of us. So my right arm and right hand is shaking uncontrollably for some reason. But like I'm holding a cup in my hand and my right hand is just shaking. So like I had that situation where the perp threatened to shoot me, and just ignorant. But and then after that, I have on video the fake cab driver that had obvious one headlight out, and I showed y'all the proof. And then afterwards, he got fake mad and tried to get out of his fake cab van and acting like he wanted to come and approach me and try to assault me or try to do me something. He got mad and got out of his van when I filmed and recorded evidence of him gang stalking me, And then I forgot what the third. Come on. I forgot. I forgot what the third incident was. I forgot what the third incident was. But the fourth incident was I was on the bus, and I had gotten on the bus like a couple of stops before this lady that I don't think she was Middle Eastern, Arab, Muslim, but she appeared to be like a white lady, but had kind of hair texture, kind of somewhat almost like mine, and she got on the bus and paid her fare. She got on the bus and paid her fare. And, with me and my OCD, I try to move back so she wouldn't bump into me or whatever. And then she gave me this mean look. And then she had a crumbled up dollar in her hand. And with the crumbled up dollar, she tried to stick her middle finger up at me. So then I stuck my two middle fingers right back at her, and then she was giving me threatening looks. Um, and then she went to go and hide behind the person sitting behind me. You know, it's like, well, if you think I'm such a problem, why don't you just go sit all the way in the back, far away from me? You know, why you just go and hide behind the person right behind me? Why didn't you go further to the back? You know. And then I forgot if she called me any names or not, but dang, there was one of the incidents this morning that I went through that I totally forgot. Like my mind went a complete blank. Like I forgot the fourth incident that happened. Well, that was the fourth incident, but the third incident I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I mean, I had a situation in person. I had a situation with four different altercations with perps this morning, and I can't believe on one of them my mind drew a complete and total blank on what, you know. So anyway, yeah, my right hand is still shaking uncontrollably. My right hand is still shaking uncontrollably. Um, so I got like 3 hours, 3.5 hours of sleep last night. But in the middle of the night after the live stream, and then today I probably got like 2 hours of sleep. I was disappointed because I thought I would have more sleep, and I feel heavy pressure on my heart, and still feel like I need more sleep. So but then I had to deal with this morning perps harassing me on YouTube comments and on my videos and stuff, you know, this morning. And to me, I really think that the fake Angie Peterson, Ling Ling, and also Aquarian Doris, I really know, and fake Darnisha, fake Darnell, I know that they seem like, no way can they be like 45 and 50 years old, you know. But they have people who stalk, follow, and harass, and make up lies on me, and unprovoked, like that fake M Stone perp have been stalking and slandering me for years. I mean, for the past couple of years, and I don't even talk about that fake perp, but the fake M Stone perp and the fake Rodney Taylor perp and all, you know, Mr. Rodney, they've been, you know, it's like a whole bunch of the stalkers have been coming at me heavy, you know, and make up just lie after lie after lie. Nothing they say is true. I've caught perps lying on me and saying that Candy was scamming and begging for money in 2018. That's not true because I wasn't even active on YouTube in 2018. Maybe just watching a few videos and commenting, but doing videos, not in 2018. And they weren't even there in 2000. Like, it's like, I just don't know how they come up with so many freaking lies about me. And people believe it. They have stalkers that I never seen before pretending to be fake victims, you know, of me, you know, pretending that, oh, I donated to her and I did this for her and I did that for her. And I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know who you are, you know, and So it's like, as I said, if people brag about, raping kids and illegally swatting people, how you still believe with the lies that they say? So this morning, um, I had to scrape up with the little bit that I had. And I had $3.02 left in the bank after I got the help with, come on, they're doing this on purpose. So I have $3.02 left in the bank. And then 302 left in the bank, and then I had $3.02. See, I can't even think properly because of them distracting me. I had $3.02 in the bank, and I was able to panhandle $1, and I had like 88 cents left over, and that came up to like $4.90. So all I was able to get was a cinnamon muffin, and that was it for breakfast. A cinnamon muffin and nothing else. And water, And I'm like, well, I didn't even get to have what I usually get to get, like either a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit or sausage, egg, and cheese croissant, or maybe a bagel every once in a while, and then like a muffin or a scone and the juice and water, and that usually hold me over, So all I was able to get was the muffin and nothing else. And now I have 56 cents left over in the bank. And I couldn't find the extra dime. So the stalkers falsely accused me of faking Tourette's, but like my eyes are twitching and blinking a whole lot right now, They're uncontrollably twitching and blinking a whole lot. And that's like my Tourette's ticks, Me ticking, my Tourette's ticks. These stalkers don't know shit about me. They don't know anything about me, and they think that they got the fake authority to try to rewrite the narrative and history of my life. And I don't recall telling y'all about, maybe I did, but I try to keep it a secret because I didn't want the stalkers to come after other people, but someone had interviewed me a couple of weeks ago, and the stalkers illegally found that video, and they found that video, but I didn't want the stalkers to come after the person that interviewed me, and they're trying very hard to persuade her and turn her against me and try to make her hate me and stuff. But she says she's going through the same thing, So I'm gonna try to see if I can share in the community post, share the interview. It was a homeless interview, and I'm thankful and glad that somebody finally interviewed me. And for me to get my story out. And the same stalkers that's falsely being like, Candy's a liar, she's been lying this. Like, how you gonna call someone schizophrenic but then say that I'm not disabled? oh, she's faking, she ain't disabled, she's, if they're lying and saying Candy is faking homelessness, okay, tell me where my address is, since you know all the hotels I stay in. Tell me where my house is. Tell me where my residence is. If I'm faking, if I'm pretending. So yeah, all I have is 50 cents left in the bank and 10 cents in cash, coins, because I couldn't find that other dime. Otherwise, I would have probably had 66 cents in the bank and no cash, you know. So, um, and they even have a lot of black people participating and going up against me. And I'm black myself, even though I'm Creole mixed, but even black men going up against me. So, I mean, like, I'm still tired. I'm still sleep deprived. And if I had to be on the streets tonight, it would be the fifth night in a row that I'm on the streets, and my legs are swollen. Like, my legs be so swollen, it make me feel afraid that my legs are gonna pop and bust open from all the excess fluid and stuff, you know. So, like, this lady, she stopped, like, parallel to me, like, go somewhere. She's perking with the red and white book and another red bag. So, the stalkers, they always change the narrative to make me look bad, and they think I should be forced to see a psychiatrist and take medication. Stop! So, right when I was about to get to a certain point to say something, so, the, so like, they think I should be forced to see a psychiatrist and take medication. And dealing with both the foster family and the biological family, they wanted me, and I did a video on this back in like 2021, and I think I did a blog post too a while back talking about how they how people want you medicated so bad with psych medications so that they can clean house and fuck over you really bad and like take advantage of you, you know, exploit and take advantage of you. And if you're on psych medications, then they make it like you cannot fight back again. It's, you know, you can't fight back against their attacks. Because once I got off the psych medications, then I started to wake up to the truth and started researching. And now I'm, I guess, public enemy number one. You know. So, like, even my own family wanted me medicate, foster and biological family, try to call me mentally ill, crazy and all, and wanted me medicated so that they can exploit and take advantage. You know, and the narcissistic abusers want you medicated. So, you know, they want you medicated as a way to try to silence you. And you know, if I was on psych medications, I would be sleeping and eating more than I do, or be hungrier than you know I you know so like when I had it in plan to have goals for writing, and then you know, if I share a video, or even if I don't share a video and someone makes a supportive video about me, the cult members, they would go and flood, you know, they will flood the I wonder how did they find that video, but they will flood the because they be Google and YouTube searching me several times a day, you know, and they Google and YouTube search me several times a day, and they themselves just desperate enough to make slanderous videos about me, or they lie, twist, and manipulate, and you know, so like, but um I don't even know if I would be able to get help with funds for dinner tonight. If I haven't had help by 5:30, um, by 5:30 this evening, then, or afternoon, evening, if I haven't had help by 5:30, then I'm gonna try to come on a live stream and try to get help, you know. But I know around that time, the traffic, you know, with people coming in and out, I know the traffic would be higher, you know. But like now I feel like, you know, with all those slanderous fake perp comments and everybody going up against me, it seemed like they will have like lots and lots of perps to go on that person's video and try to manipulate and convince them. Like, come on, man, shut up. Oh, and guess what? After my situation with that lady, um, there was another altercation on the bus. Stop. There was another altercation on the bus where it was almost almost an it was almost an actual fist fight on the bus. It was another altercation on the bus where it was almost a fist fight with two men, two older men, you know. So, but it's like, see, they're doing this on purpose. What are y'all doing? I wish I had a more quiet place. Um, but it's like I'm feeling now like I'm excuse me, and then the fake M Stone perp and a few other perps, it's like the bad things they said about my writing and stuff. It just like um, soured my desire to even try to have the motivation to work on writing anything today. You know, and it's like it's not that Candy's not earning any money because she's a bad writer. The stalkers, the cult, they make fake bad reviews. They make fake bad reviews on all my ebooks on purpose to deter people from from supporting me. You know, um, they make fake bad reviews, and then when I try to share my writings, they falsely report. Come on. When I share my writings, they make false reports that They falsely report me for scam and fraud when I share my writings. They try to silence, even if it's fiction writings. Like I could do a fiction short story about someone doing gardening, and the stalkers feel like that's a threat. Because their goal is to try to get me to become a total slave, a total satanic slave. And I don't want to be anyone's slave. I do not like people trying to control me. The fake Angie Peterson, Ling Ling, and quite a few other stalkers were, slandering and harassing me and everything. So like they will slander me to a supportive person until that and it's like they are wrong, because how you turn their souls to Satan? That Mr. Rodney used to support me, and then they turn that man's soul to Satan behind me. That man's soul, Mr. Rodney, sold his soul to the devil behind me. They would try to manipulate and convince that person and threaten that person's job. Like, they'll be like, well, we're going to make you homeless just like we did Candy. You're gonna end up homeless like Candy, and they find out where that person works and dox that person and get that person wrongfully fired from their jobs if they don't comply and join the cult. But certain people that's already targeted, and if the small amount of other, come on man, the small amount of supposed targeted individuals that do support me, they will feel like they have nothing to lose. They will feel like that. They will feel like they have nothing to lose. Like, well, I'm already being targeted, and the same thing that's happening to Candy is happening to me. So I ain't got nothing to lose. I don't care about your threats. Your threats and stuff don't move me. So thanks for the ones who stick by and not moved by these satanic perps. They're trying to get y'all to join a cult, a satanic cult, and trying to turn y'all souls to hell. This is what I'm warning and telling people about. And just I realized there's a perp with a fake profile using Just's name, pretending to be Just. One of my supporters that's supposedly already targeted. Right. So I need to next time Just comes online, I need to let him know that there's a fake perp pretending to be him. I don't need to pretend to be anyone online, since they illegally find out where I'm at anyway. They make it like they want to play God, like I can't hide from them. And the fake Ling Ling perp falsely claims to be my handler when I don't know this bitch. And You claim to be my handler, but then you want to call me entitled when you have actually said, Candy, don't forget I own you? Who's the entitled one here? I'm just trying to live. I'm trying to survive. I mean, if someone gives me a 50-cent pack of cookies, if someone gives me a 50-cent pack of cookies, the stalkers would get blown out of proportion behind that. So, well, I didn't say I was going to work on writing today, but I said I planned to do it this week. But I feel like the motivation for my writing today, I kind of feel like discouraged. You know, um, so later on, they have a shorts version, like a preview. They have a preview, a shorts version, and they have the actual video. That I really wanted to show y'all, but I felt like I didn't want the stalkers to get involved, but they illegally found out sooner than I thought. You know, it's like they illegally finding me everywhere, and and they be trying to you know, illegally hacking and lag the live stream. It's like, why they doing all this to try to silence me or try to if 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 they're telling the truth about me and I'm lying, why the hell they're working to destroy and silence me? And you do this to someone who has no family support and a single disabled black woman with no family support. And this is what y'all doing to me. Y'all are murderers. Y'all are satanic traffickers and murderers. Y'all are satanic traffickers and murderers. And then they lie and say Candy's an entitled narcissist. Y'all the ones who claiming, don't forget we own you, or I'm your handler. And then the fake Ling Ling perp was harassing me earlier today, talking about you don't know that most people don't eat 3 meals a day, and then trying to say, what? I mean, I need to try to strive to go back to eating 3 meals a day. Because I don't even get to eat 3 meals a day since being back in New Orleans. I've been eating 3 meals a day almost all my life. And now the stalkers try to police and I'm 41, almost 42 years old, and they think they can try to police and control what they think I should be eating. They lie and say that I eat 3 meals and 2 snacks every day and eat at 5-star restaurants and that I get like $10,000 a month. None of that's true. None of that's true. And then when I document this is what I had to eat for the day, or this is how much sleep I got for the day, and then they'll make like, oh, Candy is always talking about food, or she's obsessed with food, and she's greedy. I'm hungry right about now. It's 3:09 p.m. I didn't even get to eat lunch. I had only a muffin and nothing else for breakfast. And these people think they got the fake authority to try to control me. And I'm sitting here thinking, what I see why people say this is like I really are. I really am up against something, a spiritual battle, a spiritual war. I have enemies that I don't know them and they don't know me. And if you're not interested in learning the truth about me, then stay out my life. But they won't fucking listen to me. They won't listen. So, Yeah, I'm still tired. I'm still sleep deprived. I'm still sleepy. And I may not be able to get to use I may not be able to get to use my Google AdSense check. My YouTube AdSense check for a hotel. Not for the price that I've been paying lately for hotels and stuff, you know, because I have some things to get, like I bought a bar of soap to hold me over, but I need to get like my liquid soap that I usually get, and I need to get certain more other things, you know. It's not people's business. I don't have to answer to a bunch of strangers what I do, more money that I earn, you know. But I don't even get to treat myself to something fancy, expensive, and luxury, you know. You don't, I don't even get to eat like oysters and soft shell crabs and come on, y'all. So I don't get to eat snow crabs. I can't afford to eat, those expensive $139 or whatever seafood boils. You don't see me eating caviar. You don't see me eating filet mignon. So, I've been forced to have to, this past week I hated being forced to have to resort to eating Illuminati fake fast food. You know, but these people who are lying on me, they clearly want me dead, and they want my soul and they want me dead. Ask the fake M Stone Perp what I did to you. What I never did Mr. Rodney anything. And they want to be like, oh, well, we saw the Minister Pensacola video, and that's why we don't like her no more. They're all part of the cult. Satanic cult. They're turning souls to Satan and making people lose their souls behind me. What is wrong with y'all? So, I don't know if I can work on any writing today. But as I said, the stalkers try to manipulate for me to feel extremely discouraged and hopeless, But if they wouldn't write fake bad reviews on all my ebooks and falsely report me for scam or whatever, like if I self-publish an ebook, all I gotta do is write a short story, and they'd be like, "This is Candy's latest scam. This is Candy's latest scam," And instead of talking about the book, they would try to use Amazon Kindle as an outlet to try to slander my character and defame me. Where's my right to sue? They got money. But y'all feel proud to participate in the murder of an innocent human being that has not done y'all anything? So I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna I don't even know if I can get any more sleep, but I'm gonna try to listen to the Bible and try to download some Christian songs, and I'll try to be back on a live stream later. If not, then tonight.